Today's episode is brought to you by Postmates. Oh, get on your phone, get yourself some Postmates. Whether it's 4 in the afternoon or 4 in the morning, Postmates will deliver something delicious to you because that's how it works. Also, today we're brought to you by Calm. Hey, get some encouragement in your life. Get some chill inspiration. Get a lovely lady who just tells you how it is, and you get some like... All that and more today. But first, let's jump into this podcast. Hello, everybody. It's time for Ghost and Crendor.
Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. Before our recording studio audience. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's up next Crendor in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an exciting episode of Cox and Crendor in the morning.
Hey, oh, little doggy.
Whoa, I thought you were going to break into a song like, little doggy.
A little bit. That's like that. It was like, come along, little doggy. Isn't that a song? I remember that like as a kid,
maybe?
Right? Isn't that like a kid's song
Maybe?
or something? I swear, I probably heard it on like...
Little Doggy feels like not something you should sing to kids.
I swear, I heard it as a kid on like Barney or some shit. Come along, little dog. Come along, little doggies? Is that it? Roy Rogers. Get along, little doggies. That's it.
Yeah, all right, that sounds...
little doggies.
That sounds like you're in the Wild West and you're trying to like rope up some cattle or something. But saying "come along, little doggies," creepy, very creepy.
Like a bunch
not
of
at all
dogs
cool.
Are sitting, you're like, "Come along, little doggies." And they're just like, "Yo, what the shit's this dude trying to do?"
What are you doing, bro? We are not gonna move. We're sitting right here.
Yeah, get along is more just like, "Hey, we're having a hoedown." Like,
yeah, that's still the same thing. Like, hey, move it, but it's like, get along, little doggy. Like, I'm making you move instead of like, come on, doggies, come over here. It's creepy. Creepy.
Dude, I had like two deep thoughts. All right, I wanted to bring up.
Oh man, okay, yeah. Well, right at the start here. All right.
Right at the start. One is, I was just thinking about the cat was like sitting on the desk, and I was just looking at him, and I'm like, I technically own this cat, and then I was like, but what if there is like a crazy being in outside our universe controlling us? And that's just it. I was just like, we're like the cats, and they have like favorite cats that they have, like, you know, they're like, hey, that cat's gonna make money in their life, and like, oh shit, that cat, I don't like that cat, he's gonna work at McDonald's for like 50 years.
Isn't that how God works?
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't that the premise of religion? Well, some religions, because there's religions where there's predestination, like God knows everything, or God ordains you. What is that, like, prosperity religion thing where it's like, God, the reason why I need this G6 plane is because the Lord said I should have one to go preach the gospel. Isn't that the whole point of that?
Well, yes, but at the same time, I feel like it's on a grander scale. Like, they created us just so they could do this and have fun. Like, we don't know. That was just blowing my mind, because I was sitting there thinking that, and I was just like, I could be a cat.
Yeah, no, I've always said I was a cat. We've talked about this before.
Yeah,
I've always said I was a cat.
That's true. I don't know. It was on my mind yesterday, and it was just because I looked at cat, and I was like, wow, that could be a thing.
Okay, yeah.
And then I just went back to playing League of Legends. Number two was just like the amount of generalizations that people make, like, constantly. Like, for example, when people are just like, I can't stand the YouTube comments. Usually it's just one person. And that's what I realized. Most of the time when they're just like, I hate YouTube comments, it's always just one person that just stands out. Because it's like, obviously you scroll through and everyone's like, hey, I like this thing, this was great, you get that, and then you go down and there's just one at the bottom and they're just like, I hate Jesse. And then it just hits you and you're just like, why do they hate me? Why was that? Why did they feel the need to comment that? Why is it? And it just like floods your brain. And then you'll go to Twitter and just be like, I just can't read YouTube comments. Everyone's like, it's okay, man. And then that same guy's on Twitter and he's just like, yeah, you would be able to read it, idiot. I don't know. It's the hyper-focused generalization. And I just realized that, and I was like, whoa.
It's one of those things where you could have a lot of positivity in your life, but if someone's negative towards you, in human nature, we have to understand why someone dislikes us. It's not that we care. It's like if I go onto a video and I see the very first thing is a dislike. My initial reaction is, wait, why did you come on here just so you can be the first person to dislike it? You must not only follow me, but have it so immediately you can show up to a new video.
Yeah, it could even be a bot.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, so it's... You hate me that much that you just want to, like, make sure I know? But I don't know. It's one of those crazy things where I don't understand it. And I could never understand it because I can never put that much time into hating something.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get it either.
But with that said, when it comes to generalizations, when I taught, we always used to have a saying in our school that was like, if the shoe don't fit, you don't have to wear it. So if the principal ever yelled at the student body or if anything ever happened, usually... one or two students would be the exact same thing as YouTube or whatever, and they'd just be like, that's not me. I wasn't involved. I didn't do it. And of course, someone would have to be like, yo, if the shoe don't fit, you don't have to wear it. We're not saying it's you. We're speaking generally to the student body so everyone's aware of the situation, and we can also address the people who did this without singling them out. That's it. That's it. We're not saying the people who didn't do this did this. Calm down. And it's, sometimes you just have to... People take stuff way too personally. I know, so do I. But you have to be like, no, this ain't about you.
Exactly. And that was my other deep thought. So yeah.
I mean, those are two deep thoughts. Deep thoughts.
I was saying, listen, I get probably like one or two deep thoughts a day, but I remembered these ones. I was like, oh yeah, I need some deep thoughts to talk about. So I brought them to the table, and
You did bring them to the table. And I'm you know what? These were good ones today. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah.
These weren't like that other gibberish where you're like, what if like space was really in your underwear? Like it isn't a weird one like that.
But what if?
No.
Yeah. So that was pretty good. I don't know what else happened aside from deep thoughts. This week. Let's see. Weather got warmer. It wasn't like negative 100 out, so that was nice. It still snow. Here's the thing. When it snows, but it's not windy, it actually feels pretty warm outside. That's one thing I noticed. Like, I was just walking around, it was snowing, I'm like, hey, it feels pretty good. Like, I wasn't freezing. It's like, it feels good when there's no wind.
Yeah, it's that wind chill.
It's the old wind chill. And you got rain.
Oh, my God. Today, it's been raining for the last 2 weeks. Almost nonstop. It's crazy. It's good for LA because we're always burning down, but it's like a weird, it rains very, very light and then stops. And then massive thunderstorm stops. And then you're like, okay, I guess I can go out today. Massive thunderstorm. It's insane. The weather keeps going in and out and in and out. So today we woke up early. Me and the boys woke up early. We went to a place that I think you would love called Hayden. And it is, it's sort of like a seafood bar / brunch place.
Ooh.
And we went there, we got some delicious food and drank way too much wine and like chilled out. And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful day. We sat around, talked with the owner, this lovely little Asian woman who's just the best in the world. And we were talking about natural wines, which I guess are a thing that I should be into. And we were just doing the whole thing. It was a wonderful morning. Wonderful. And then we got suckered into going to a flea market.
Oh,
we were like, yeah, of course, let's go to this flea market. It's going to be amazing. We're all wine drunk. This will be great. We were looking for a stand for a record player. It was one of those things like, this is our mission. We're going to find this. The minute we get there, it starts pouring down rain. Just pouring down rain to the point where everyone doesn't know what to do because no one has umbrellas. So there's just people in their LA finest looking amazing covered in water. Everyone is so gross looking. There was this one girl, I watched her go from completely made up, looking phenomenal, to within 5 minutes, drenched, her makeup smeared. She looked like, I don't know, like a horror movie, like the Ringu girl. It was crazy. Everyone looked a mess. The entire city was crazy today. I loved it. I was like, I miss being out in the rain. It was nice and warm. It wasn't like a cold rain. I was in it. I was just getting drenched and like living in the moment. It felt great. I had a whole great day today. It was wonderful.
Yeah, I love the rain. Rain's like my favorite thing. When it's like a nice, maybe like 50 degrees and rain, that's like one of my favorite weathers. And then it's like nice and foggy out too. Oh.
Yeah, it was so good. Everyone was running for cover, and I was just like ready to do a little dance. You don't really truly appreciate just how cleansing a rain can be. You're just like, oh, rain, take me away. Oh, it's so cool. And we found the thing we were looking for. So everything worked out. It was great.
Damn.
Also, I was wine drunk, so like,
Yeah.
I was the rain it wasn't really the cleansing nature of the rain, and more just like, I'm fine, guys. I'm gonna go look at these records. It's fine.
This is great.
By the way, we all had an epiphany. So this flea market was in Hollywood. We went up there, we were walking around, and we were like, why is everyone here so beautiful? And then we realized, oh, we're in Hollywood. The minute you start to get outside of Hollywood, it becomes a little more normal. But when we were there, we were just like, everyone here is gorgeous. Oh my God. The shop owners are attractive. All the people shopping are attractive. Everyone, like, the valet guy is attractive. Everyone is beautiful.
Yeah, that's always weird. They're like dressed up all fancy, even though it's just a flea market.
Meanwhile, I didn't care. I was out in the rain, getting soaking wet, living my life.
What kind of wine was it?
It was 2 bottles of... It's natural wine. I don't know what that means exactly. I assume they don't make it with phosphates, ?
Oh, yeah, those things.
And the bottom of the wine kind of looks like a Snapple. Snapple has that goop at the bottom?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. So it's natural wines, and it's not meant to be, like, crystal clear.
What does a phosphate even do? Like, I know they're like, oh, these phosphate, they give you a headache sometimes, they do stuff, but, like, are they actually bad for you?
That's a great question. Let's learn together. Phosphates.
Yeah. Those sulfites. Added sulfites may sometimes cause negative side effects like nasal congestion, itchy throat, runny nose, skin rash, hives. In some people, it's been reported in medical literature less than 1% of the population have allergic reaction to sulfites. How bad are sulfites? Naturally occurring compounds that plants produce to protect themselves from microbial infection. In winemaking, sulfur dioxide is also released during fermentation, and traditionally winemakers add extra sulfur to wine to preserve freshness and prevent spoiling.
Okay, yeah, so natural wine is farmed organically without adding or removing anything in the cellar. No additives or processing aids are used. An intervention in the naturally occurring fermentation process is kept to a minimum. So basically, it's like old school winemaking, like really old school.
Many other compounds in wine, such as histamines and tannins, are more likely connected to headaches. Shit, dude. Let's see.
When you think about this, I've seen a lot of commercials lately for natural beers. When I was in Canada, I had a natural beer. I loved it. It tasted great. But then it hit me, again, much like when Subway was like, we're going to use natural, hormone-free chicken. You're like, wait a minute, time out. Or when they were like, we're going to use real bread. It's like, what the hell were you serving me before?
I know, right? I thought that too.
I thought wine was fermented grape mashings or whatever. I assumed everything was on the up and up, and they're like, no, this is natural wine, what you've been drinking. You're like, wait, what? What do you mean what I've been drinking?
Yeah, it's like every brand of thing. Like, you eat chips, you eat like bread, you eat all this stuff. They're just like, now made with real stuff. And I'm like, wait a second.
Right?
What was I eating before?
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, just forget about that.
Don't worry, you're fine. What you ate before, you're fine. Like, what? No!
Another surprising fact is that wine contains about 10 times less sulfites than most dried fruits, which can have levels up to 1,000 ppm. I don't even know what a ppm is, but that sounds like a lot.
Parts per million, maybe.
Oh, well, sure.
It sounds like when they talk about bugs in jelly, right?
Yeah.
There's like a certain limit, like so many parts per million. You can have so many bug parts in your jelly. It's true. Everyone out there who loves jelly with their toast, there's probably a bug part in there somewhere.
Probably is. It's extra protein.
Mm-hmm. Look, they ain't bad for you.
Yeah. Sulfites are inherently unnatural. That's another myth. Apart from the potential allergic reaction, many people are against sulfites because they feel they are an unnatural addition when making wine. While that view is valid, it is important to remember that sulfites are also a natural byproduct of the yeast metabolism during fermentation. So even if you do not add any additional SO2, your wine will still contain sulfites. So it's like no additional sulfites. It already has it in it, though. Huh. Wow. I learned about wine.
I went to this, I found a Vogue article called, "Is Natural Wine Really Better For You?" The image is just a girl who is essentially half naked, sitting at a window drinking wine, which it says image credit, Instagram.com, and then it has this person's Instagram, but I don't know why that's on Vogue. God bless, I suppose. Congrats on making it.
Huh.
Essentially, natural wines are not filtered, which is why they have a cloudy look. Yeah, I get that. They don't have pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, or fertilizers added to the grape growing process. And little or no traces of sulfur dioxide, preservatives, acids, enzymes, or tannins are added to the finished product. So it's basically like basic winemaking.
It's like an organic wine. That's all it is.
Right, but shouldn't that have been it the entire time? I'm so confused. I thought that's what I was drinking before.
I don't know, dude. I just know that I'll drink wine if it's there.
Yeah. I think that's my problem is I don't ever say, you know what, I could use a glass of wine. I've never said that actually.
Huh.
But if it's there and present, I'll drink it. Maybe that's a problem. I've never been like, you know what, I could go for a nice Cabernet right. No, I've never. But if it's there at the table, I'm like, I'm in.
I could use for a good glass of Cabernet.
I know you've said that. That's because you're a lush. But I'm not like a big, I need a drink to drink drinker.
Yeah.
But if it's present, I'm in. If I'm around it, I'll just be like, yeah, okay, let's do this. Yeah. But at home, I'm not like, you know what, before I go to bed, I'll have a little nightcap. Never happens. Just doesn't happen.
What's your, well, actually, when you drink alcohol before sleeping, like even a few hours, it like disrupts your sleep cycle. Like you can't enter REM sleep when you have alcohol in your body.
I don't drink at home, period. Unless it's for a goof on a stream or I just don't.
You're like a social drinker.
Very much so. To my own detriment, because everyone knows, like, do you want to drink? And I'm like, all right, you've talked me into it.
Now, would you what type of wine you looking for? You like white? You like red? You like a rosé? You like champagne?
I like a nice rosé.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have to be like, still or sparkling.
Well, which one do you like?
I could do both, frankly.
Personally, I'm a red wine person. I do like Cabernet. Cabernet is very oaky. I like a barrel oaky tasting wine. I want to taste that barrel when I drink the wine.
Today, one of the wines we had, Alex is like, oh, you guys should try this. It tastes like when you open a pickle jar for the first time. We were like, what? And then we tasted it. It really did. It had the exact same vibe of when you're like, oh, I'm gonna open this pickle jar and pick out a pickle for the first time. The scent, the smell, like, it didn't taste like a pickle jar, but for some reason you put it up to your nose and like, this is a pickle jar. He was right on the money. It was perfect.
Well, hey, everybody in the comments, if you what's your favorite wine? If you're old enough to drink, which most people listening are, they've been listening to us since they're like younger, now they're older. And what's like another good oaky wine that isn't a Cabernet? I know there's other ones, but I don't know. That's the only one I know that does taste like that. So give your suggestions.
When you come out, we have to take you to this place, and you can experience our weird wines that we find. They're great.
Hell yeah. Oh my God, you remember when we went to that douchey JP dinner? For,
yes,
the thing? And we had that
was
wine.
The douchiest and the best. That was so good.
Those are my favorites, douchey dinners. And then we had that wine that had like motor oil in it. I was like, this wine tastes like gasoline. And they're like, yeah, because it has petrols that broke down the fruit. And I was like, what the shit?
Yeah, no, we definitely were slowly killing ourselves that night.
That probably destroyed my digestive system. That was the night.
It slowly broke you down, too, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it slowly broke me down. Oh, my God. That reminded me of just being in a good mood, and I realized that clothing affects my mood. All right?
Well, yeah, everyone says that. What you wear, how you look on the outside affects you, man.
Yeah, but it's like, I realized it even more so for just, like, cleaning. Like, if I have, like, a bulky sweatshirt on, I'm more likely to just, like, lay around. Just want to like play games, like chill out. But like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put on like my like athletic yoga shirt thing, and I did. And I was like, dude, I want to clean. And I just clean stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna like exercise, and just like motivates you. And I'm like, dude, I'm just going to do this all the time.
Everyone always says that about work, right? They always say that about work, like dress for the job you want.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that just should be everything in life, not just job. Like dress for the day you want.
Yeah.
Like how you want your day to go, dress the way you want the day to go. If you're going to be at home doing nothing and you're like, F it, put those sweats on, wear that dirty old t-shirt, you're going to lie around. You're setting yourself up to lie around. But if you put on something nice, you're not going to want to sit at home. You're going to want to be like, yo, I'm outside. Let's do something. You got to psych up your brain.
You got to psych it up. That's why I think I always wear that when I like go work out. So by doing that, my brain's like, we're going to work out. So it gives me energy. And I'm like, dude, I got to do stuff. And then you just do stuff.
Yeah.
It's mind games with yourself.
Oh.
Shit's
That's what
crazy,
it's about.
dude. Oh my God. That's like cleaning. That's like when you clean up your space, it makes your brain just feel more fresh or like revived.
There's something about order. I know people when they get comfortable when, oh, this is my mess and this, I like this the way I like this. But I'm telling you, the more I get rid of stuff, the more I clean up my life and just have empty spaces. There's places in my apartment with nothing and it feels good. I look at it and I'm like, I could walk through this area and not have to dodge a table or a chair or and it's so nice to just freely not have to worry about stuff and not have to be like, I wonder where I put that. Oh, that's right. I gave that away to the homeless because someone out there could use it more than me.
Dang.
That's where I'm at. I'm constantly just giving something. There's going to be a little kid out there. This toy this company sent me, it's very sweet. And it probably will one day remind me of a time when I was popular on the internet when I'm old. But you know what? I'm giving this away because there's a kid out there who probably will actually play with this now instead of me holding on to it. Like, one day this action figure is going to be worth something. No, there's a kid out there who would love it. And so I'm just like, here, take it. You would enjoy this.
Have you watched the Netflix Marie Kondo thing?
Yes, I love her.
I do too. It's great. I've went through stuff and I was just like, does this thing spark joy? I don't know, maybe a little bit. And then I'm like, hey, you know what? Get out of here. Just throw it.
I'm telling you.
Thank you for being there. But now I'm throwing you across the room into the trash.
The messiest place in my life is the office I work out of because it's filled with stuff that I'm just like, well, I may need that when I do a thing one day, or I may need this thing.
Yeah.
But at home, oh man, at home, I am just clean, boys. I am just getting rid of stuff because I can. And it's so good. It's so good. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not going to touch this. No, I'm not going to use this.
It's like she goes through all the people's houses. They always have like a billion clothes or like Christmas decorations. I realized my thing is I just have random computer wires and parts and stuff. And I'm just like, why do I have this? Like, I'm not going to use it. Like, why am I'm like, what if something breaks? I'm like, I only need like one or two things if something breaks. And it's like, you know what? I can just get rid of this.
Well, it's always that mentality of just in case. I'll need this just in case if this happens. But at the end of the day, most times it doesn't happen. Like, when you buy stuff, man, I think I'm on like, is this like a Buddha thing, Crendor? Are we becoming modern day Buddhas?
I think so. But I still have too much cynicism for that.
No,
like,
I
for
think
example, like sparking joy should be like thank an item after you realize it doesn't spark joy anymore. But like, am I really gonna thank my Starbucks cup for holding my coffee?
Yeah, be like, hey, thanks for not spilling on me, Starbucks cup.
Yeah, but at the same time, like it did what it's supposed to do. Like why do I have to thank it for that? I feel like I don't want to thank every single thing. Like, thank you, spoon, for letting me eat my food. Thank you, food, for being edible and not poison. Thank you, monitor, for like, do I have to thank my computer monitor every time I go watch the monitor? Like, what's the rate at which I have to thank things?
I think you said that you're pessimistic and you're not really like Buddha, but there are four noble truths, right, in Buddhism. And the first one literally is life is suffering.
All right.
The whole point of life is suffering. That sounds like a Crendor.
That does sound like a Crendor.
Because you were like, I'm kind of pessimistic. That's people literally think Buddhism may be too pessimistic for some. Like, the whole point is that life is suffering. And the second truth is that the suffering is caused by your craving and all your desires to have things and the things you want and all the wanting in your life. And the third truth is like you can overcome the suffering by realizing that all the stuff you want doesn't even matter. And that's how you become free. And then the fourth truth is this whole like 8 noble path thing, which is I'm not going to get into that, but it's literally rules on how you can make yourself better. But yeah, that's the whole point of Buddhism is like stuff makes you worse.
But there are some things that make things better.
True, which is why I'm not Buddhist, which is why I'll never be Buddhist. Because some things make my life infinitely better.
This is where you just...
Yeah, I was gonna do the ad.
Okay.
Speaking of things that are gonna make your life better, let's talk about Calm. The new year brings an opportunity to reset, to establish new habits for your happiness, and to make yourself the healthiest you can be. Join a gym or eat better, all that stuff, you know the drill. But improving your mental health is far more important than your physical health, because if your mental health is good, you can work on your physical health, and it will help you get better. This is why we are super excited about Calm. It's the #1 app to help you sleep, meditate, and relax, so you too can get in that zone that I'm in, that Jesse zone. If you head to calm, calm.com/Cox, you get 25% off a Calm premium subscription, which includes hundreds of hours of programming, stuff like sleep stories and bedtime stories from Stephen Fry and Bob Ross, and Jerome Flynn from Game of Thrones is on there. There's so many good ones. There's Daily Calm, which is this awesome wake-up meditation thing that takes about 10 minutes. It relieves stress, anxiety. There's soothing music, breathing exercises, straight up just rain noises if you want rain noises. I've used that to go to sleep a few times. It's great.
It's very nice. As an ASMR fan, I'm a big fan.
For a limited time, you, our Cox and Crendor listeners, can get 25% off a Calm premium subscription at calm.com/Cox. That's calm.com/Cox. Get unlimited access to all of Calm's content today at calm.com/Cox. Give yourself the gift of Calm for a happier and healthier 2019. And then maybe you'll come join us on the spiritual realm to drink some wine and eat weird food and talk about suffering.
Calm. calm.com/Cox.
Also, while we're on the spiritual realm, we probably can't find any food, so we're going to have it delivered with Postmates.
Ooh.
Postmates is out there doing the world a service, let me tell you. Who, other than your best friends, is going to bring you red wine at 4 p.m., Crendor?
I don't know. I don't even think they would do that.
Yeah, who's going to bring me a breakfast burrito at 8 a.m.? I don't know. The only person who would is probably Postmates. Postmates is your personal food delivery and grocery delivery, and really whatever you can think of delivery. We've gone through this. We found you can get stuff from everywhere. No more trips to the store. You don't even have to know where the store is. Postmates will just get it to you. Download the app for iOS or Android, totally free. Browse local restaurants, businesses, track your delivery 24 hours a day, 365. Postmates will bring that to you within an hour. Anything you're craving. We're talking, you want some pho? Man, I actually do want some pho. You want some pho? They'll bring it.
I ordered chicken wings with my Postmates, and they were very good and on time, and I was very content and happy.
Yeah, and for a limited time, Postmates is giving our listeners $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. So basically, all your delivery costs are free. To start your free deliveries, download the app right now and use code Crendor. That's the code Crendor for $100 of free delivery credit. So you don't pay any delivery costs. It's awesome for your first 7 days when you download the Postmates app. Get anything you need, anytime you need it. Download Postmates and save with code Crendor.
Hey, use my code on Postmates, Crendor.
Yeah, all right. They will now.
Better do it, or else
You better do it.
I don't know. Ask you again politely.
Yeah, we will ask you one more time.
Please.
All right, Crendor, let's go. Traffic on some of this. Crendor, traffic out there.
Oh, wow. That was actually a very coherent, fast-paced thing. It was like auctioneer quality.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, it's pretty nice up here. It's but down there it's not so nice. It's raining over there. It's snowing over here. It's cold over there. It's warm over there. I don't know what's going on down there. But either way, stay safe on those roads. Drive slow. Get an ice scraper if you need one. Get some windshield wipers if you gotta wipe those windshields. Get some the door stuff to make your door not freeze. Fun story, my car door wouldn't lock, and so I had to try to get it to lock, and then for some reason it locked, but it stayed locked and wouldn't open, and then the next day it was fine. It's like it was just too cold or something, and now it's fine. Oh no, that works. I looked online, and they're like, it might be the grease or something. I don't know. And they're like, put some stuff or take that. It works now. It's fine. So yeah, just I don't know. Stay warm and dry, unless you like it. The other, I don't know. Just keep doing what you're doing. Back to you.
Thanks, Crendor. Actually, it's the rubber in the parts of your door. It freezes and expands and gets all messed up. So you're supposed to do a whole thing with that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I learned. I'm learning. It's about all that. It's not the door itself. It's all the pieces in between.
So what do you do with the rubber?
I believe there's like a solution you put on it that makes it like viscous or something like that.
Huh. All right, let's go buy it at Target or something. I don't know. Somebody will have it. I'm sure it exists in your door. Yeah, it isn't the fact that your door gets stuck. It's that everything else like warps. Yeah. So I had to like NASCAR in the other door, like climb across. But that was fine.
All right.
I was like, oh, okay.
Well, speaking of weather, let's go to the weather desk. Crendor, how's that weather out there?
Weather. Yep. Welcome to the weather desk. Let's see. Big news story on the weather. Nearly a year's worth of snow in one day in a major U.S. city.
What is that, Seattle?
Let's see. West awakes to another day of closed roads, cancel flights, power outages. People Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Seattle. Yeah, it looks like, wow, yeah, they're getting a lot of snow over there. Mamma mia. Well, how much snow? Let me see.
Well, considering it's been raining so much here, one would imagine we're getting the same thing they got, but it's just cold there, so they got snow. So it's been pouring here, so I can only imagine what that looks like in snow.
Yeah. Let's see. They're still getting more snow. Let's just go to Seattle. All right. Screw it.
To Seattle we go.
Seattle, Washington. Beep. Whoppy, hit him with the thing. Seattle, Washington, Whoppy activated, 33 degrees, snow, feels like 23 degrees, high, low, 23 degrees. Tonight, snow this evening will give way to lingering snow showers late, low, 23 degrees Fahrenheit, winds south-southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour, becoming east-northeast and decreasing to 10 to 5 miles per hour. Chance of snow, 100%. 3 to 5 inches of snow expected. Snow showers early with steadier snow developing late in the day. High near 35 degrees Fahrenheit. East to 5-10 mile per hour winds. Chance of snow, 100%. 1 to 3 inches of snow expected. All right. So it looks like, they're getting a lot of snow, man. How much snow have they gotten? How much snow?
A lot. I've seen people post photos where it's crazy looking.
Seattle receives most snow in 70 years. Oh my God. Seattle averages just 5.9 inches of snow a winter. Holy guacamole. And as of 15 hours ago, nearly 2 feet of snow fell there.
Oh my God.
Ay, ay, ay. Like even here, we're normally used to getting like, I don't know, on like a bad snowstorm, maybe we'll get like a foot every year. But 2 feet, that's even a lot for anybody. Unless it's like deep Maine, like we talked about. We're just like, that's a Wednesday.
We're definitely getting a guy who's going to be like, 2 feet? There's 80 feet where I live in Antarctica.
I haven't left my house in 45 years. It's snowed in. I just Postmates everything here. I don't know how they get here.
Drones, I think. I don't know.
I used to run my own Postmates back in the 60s. Seattle, yeah, 18 to 24 inches in like east or a little east of Seattle and Portland. Wow, that's a spicy mamma mia. Yeah, here it's calmed down. Now it's just like we get like an inch of snow, and I'm like, I don't care about that. I can do whatever. As long as it's like not -40, I don't care. Shit, dude, I didn't know it was that snowy in Seattle. I saw him getting snow, but I was like, wowee, that is a lot.
Well, now we know. Seattle, don't go there right now.
Yeah, that's weather.
All right, let's talk sports.
Sports. Welcome to the Sports Desk. We've got some sports news. First up, a new football league has actually started. You hear about this?
No, what? Is it the XFL?
It is not. It is the Alliance of American Football.
I don't like it already.
A lot of people have been praising it, and I watched some highlights, and it's like, it's not that bad.
What's the difference?
So it's kind of like the minor leagues for the NFL. A lot of the players are actually like ex-NFL guys, like Trent Richardson. He used to be with the Browns and the Colts. He's in it. Christian Hackenberg, he's an old Jets quarterback that got cut. He was just as bad in this league. He went 10 of 23 for 87 yards. And that was it. They only have 8 teams. It's like a bunch of Southern teams, too. It's like Orlando, Atlanta, San Antonio, San Diego, and like some other ones. But like, what's nice is they've got some different rules that I'm hoping they'll implement into the actual NFL. Like they have a sky ref who can overturn like any call on the field. So if the referee's like pass interference, sky ref can be like, no, it's not. Overturn it. After they look at it from the booth, and everyone's like, oh, damn, this is legit. They like sped up the game. There's no extra points. You only go for 2. There's no onside kicks. Because there's no kickoffs. They just like go straight into playing. And they allow more hits and like stuff like that. It's crazy. It's like, it's not that bad.
Interesting.
So I was watching that. 2020. February 2020, the XFL returns. So a year from now.
I miss the XFL days. I miss old He Hate Me, wherever he is. I'm excited. I hope He Hate Me is on the booth.
Yep.
He Hate Me here, broadcasting live from the sidelines. He hates me. Who was he? Why does he hate you? I never got those answers.
Let's see. Football, XFL. Let's see. Frequently asked questions. It's just a YouTube video. When will the first XFL game kick off? February 8th and 9th, 2020. Literally a year from now. Yeah, it's what teams are there? Let's see. Advisors. I don't care about advisors. Where's the teams? Oh, wait, here we go. Teams. The teams are Dallas, Houston, LA, New York, St. Louis, Seattle, Tampa Bay, and DC. All right. And let's see what else in sports. Baseball's going to be starting up soon. 2 of the biggest free agents still haven't signed. Manny Machado, Bryce Harper. It's very boring, actually. Everyone thought they would have signed with a team by now. NBA, a whole bunch of trades happened in the NBA, but the big one, Anthony Davis, didn't go anywhere. He'll probably get traded in the offseason. And in hockey, Blackhawks have won 7 games in a row. Oh, my God. They're only 4 points out of the next playoff spot down there, so don't look out. Look out, because here come Blackhawks. Buffalo has fallen a bit. They're down to 10th over there, but they're still better than they used to be, so good for them.
Yeah, keep it up, Buffalo.
Yeah. And I think that's it for sports.
Well, hold on. No, okay. It's not. Because I looked up He Hate Me
right
from the original XFL. And since Vince McMahon's Football League is coming back, I had to find what Rod Smart, a.k.a. He Hate Me, said about his name so we could find out exactly what he meant.
All right.
Basically, my brother's my opponent, he said. After I win, he's going to hate me. It is what it is. It's a saying that I was saying when I feel like something wasn't going my way. For example, when I was in a squad in Vegas, the coach was putting other guys in. And if I felt I'm better than them, he hate me. See what I'm saying? Give me a chance. That's all I ask. It came from my heart within the way I felt. There you have it.
Wow.
It explains something. I don't know what it explained, but I think I get it.
I think it explained something. I don't know.
Yeah, he tried. I think I get it. I think I understand. It's still insane, but I think I get it, and I like him even more now.
Yeah.
All right. What is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day is a good one. Pregnant woman, upset over lack of beef patties, smashes New York restaurant's windows with bat.
Oh, you don't mess with pregnant women. That's just a fact. You don't do that. You don't do it. You better have those beef patties. Oh boy. Oh God, I wish there was video footage of this. I bet it was glorious.
There is, actually.
Of course
There you
Of course
go.
there is. Oh my God.
Yeah, I gotta see this. Let's see. So it looks like here she's yelling about the lack of beef patties. And oh my God, there she is with the bat.
Oh my God. She comes at that store with that
Damn,
bat.
dude.
She goes right for the windows. What do you mean? It's just chicken patties, lady. Oh my God. I thought she was going to hit the door or something. She
Yeah.
like shatters.
Whew. That was
Wow.
And then there's like people like walking by. The one guy's like, "Hey, ma'am," oh, okay, nope, I'm not helping. And then the other guy's just like, "Yo, like, what are you doing?"
The unidentified woman went to the back home restaurant at 4:20 p.m. on January 15th and ordered a beef patty, but an employee told her they ran out. Upset by the news, she left the restaurant and came back with a bat and began smashing the store's windows and front door. There's got to be more to this story. No one just does that.
Yeah.
The woman fled the scene of the attack. No one was injured. No one knows who this woman is.
There's
Is
gotta
she
be
on the
somebody who
run?
knows.
She's pregnant. How's she on the run?
I don't know. There's got to be an update. Next week, there has to be an update.
She caused $2,000 worth of damage. They're offering $2,500 for her arrest. They literally, New York Crime Stoppers put out a thing of her. There's a video on at NYPD Tips.
Oh my
February
God.
9th, 2019. This is brand new.
That is
We've
crazy.
been in business for over 20 years. We've never seen anything like this.
We've been doing this
Wow.
podcast for 6 years, and we've never heard of a story like this.
Yeah, she went nutso. Why? Why though? Why?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I am confused, and I want to hope that there's an update in a week. I really do. Shit, dude. Yeah, look this up, everybody. This is some crazy shit.
There's gotta be something to counteract this Florida woman's story.
Oh, this isn't Florida woman. This is New York woman.
Oh, you're right. You're right. We need to balance. We need to. I get so caught up with everyone being from Florida.
I know.
We need a Florida man story to balance this New York woman. We need a good one.
All right.
Florida man tells neighbors he's going to kill them with kindness, then tries to kill them with a machete he named Kindness.
All right. That's a clever Florida man.
How do I get to this story? Oh my God. I need to go to this guy's account. All right, hold on. A Florida man threatened to kill someone with kindness and then later cut a man with a machete with the word kindness written on the blade. Brian Stewart, 30 of Milton, was overheard by neighbors Friday telling a person inside his home that he was going to kill them with kindness. When a neighbor went to the home to ask Stewart to keep down the noise, Stewart raised a knife in the man's direction, according to the Pensacola News-Journal. The second neighbor stepped in front of Stewart to protect the first man and was cut by Stewart with the machete that had kindness written on it. The man suffered a half-inch cut in his hand. Stewart, who police say smelled of alcohol, was arrested and placed in the back of a patrol car. After kicking and banging his head inside the vehicle, Stewart was stunned with the taser. Stewart was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill and aggravated battery.
Wow, that was a real thing that happened.
Tries to kill someone with kindness. You know this dude thought he was real clever.
Oh, he definitely did.
He probably showed that machete to everyone who came by. Everyone who stopped over, he was like, let me show you kindness.
This is kindness right here. Now I'm going to give it to you.
That's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's like a really bad action movie line.
It really is.
I'm going to kill him with kindness. But that guy and the pregnant girl with the bat, they'd make a kick-ass team. I'd go watch that movie.
Yeah. Oh my God. They really would.
Right? She's like, she's like, where's my burger? And the guy's like, we got no more burgers here, ma'am. You're gonna have to go somewhere else. She's like, baby, they don't have any more burgers. And he's like, girl, we just gotta be kind. We gotta kill him with kindness. And then she pulls out the machete.
They call Batgirl and kindness.
The guy has to have a better name than kindness. Kindness is the name of his weapon.
Yeah, but nobody knows that. They'll just be like, kindness? What kind of dumb name is that? And then he kills him with kindness.
That's even stupider.
I don't know. What are you going to name him?
Batgirl and knife guy.
Batgirl and knife guy.
You know, Batgirl and knife guy.
Kindness at least implies some sort of subtlety. To like, oh, he's kindness, he must be kind. Oh,
well,
he's not. It's the name of his weapon. Knife guy is just like, oh, he's a guy with a knife. That's it.
Well, you can't call her Batgirl. Then if you're going for subtle, she should be like...
People think Batgirl, you think like a bat, like the animal, like Batgirl.
No,
really,
that's not...
a baseball Batgirl.
Well, then you can't... He has to be called, like, the killer then. Because he kills them with kindness. And they don't expect it. They're like, oh, he meant kills them with kindness. And then the machete says kindness on it. You can't... Like, if it's Batgirl, it needs to be, like, really hungry burger lady. Right? You can't just... If you're going for subtle, Batgirl says she has a bat.
She can be called, like... Well, she, like, craves the burger. She'd be like the craver.
Those are two of the worst superhero names I have ever heard.
No, don't hire us for naming stuff. Not good at it.
Yes. No, that's terrible. Those are terrible names. All right. That is it for us. Thank you so much for listening or watching or however you're enjoying this podcast. Crendor, hit them the socials.
We have youtube.com/Cox and Crendor. If you want to watch some swag animations, there's a new one that went up like a week ago. Go check it out. There's youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast. Just add podcast on the end of it, and you'll see all these on YouTube. You can also go to soundcloud.com/Cox and Crendor. Spotify, put in Cox and Crendor, you'll find us. iTunes has Cox and Crendor. We're everywhere, except probably a few select locations. Also, twitter.com/Jesse Cox, twitter.com/Crendor, youtube.com/Jesse Cox, youtube.com/Crendor, twitch.tv/Jesse Cox, twitch.tv/Crendor. We're all over. Google us, follow us, find us, share us, hit the like button, smash the bell, be notified, do whatever, and that's all I got.
All right. Well, that's it. We will see you next time, and as always,
Bing.
to be continued.